Yeah, good morning, wonderful people. Good morning, esteemed viewers. Welcome to the program this morning. Yes, this is Bystanders at the Newsstands. I'm Christian Chuku. Mr. Fad, good morning. Agwebo Imafidon, good morning. God bless you for being part of the program this morning. Don't forget to click on the like button so that you can support our reach to other places. Today is the 12th of October 2022, and we are right here to get people talking on the topic issues that we have this morning. I will meet the Nigerian Tribune. The Nigerian Tribune, I have also the Nation newspaper. Yes, the Nigerian Tribune and the Nation newspaper. I have our committed analysts here this morning. They're here to do justice to the newspaper headlines. We are right here at the bus stop. You can see we have bystanders celebrating all the topical issues that we have this morning. Yes, I have the Nation. Yes, once again, the Nigerian Tribune. Let's start with the Nation. This morning. Okay. Buhari, he said, I will leave a secured country. Buhari assures Nigerians, I will leave a secured country. Buhari assures Nigerians as the president confers national honors on 443 Nigerians and 7 foreigners. President confers national honors on 443 Nigerians and 7 foreigners. Yes. On the ASU strike, how the House of Reps brokered truce between federal government and ASU. How the House of Representatives brokered truce between the federal government and ASU. There were fresh facts yesterday on how the House of Representatives persuaded striking members of the Academic Staff Union of Universities to review their position. It was learned that the leadership of the Green Chamber went as far as laying the fact sheet on the 20.5 trillion 2023 budget to ASU. Representatives led by Professor Emmanuel Osodeke. A source told reporters that Speaker Bojabia Miller and other principal officers of the House showed ASU concrete evidence that the federal government plans to spend about 470 billion on public universities next year. The estimates include 300 billion for revitalization of universities and 170 billion for salary adjustment. Yes. I will leave a secured country, Buhari assures Nigerians. And also, Lagos gets approval for Lekki Airport. Lagos gets approval for Lekki Airport. Oyo Assembly kicks over EFCC's invitation to members. Oyo Assembly kicks over EFCC's invitation to members. Well, I am here to release manifesto by Obi. That is Dangote Obajana Cement properly acquired. Let's go to the Nigerian Tribune this morning. How Nigerian doctors, other foreigners are exploited in the UK. This is owing to a BBC report. How Nigerians and doctors, other foreigners are exploited in UK. That's a BBC report. Yes, Buhari again. I will hand over a Nigeria free of insecurity, Buhari. Oni Okowa Adebutu, Olanipekun Adedevo, Agbola, Ogun, Nelson, ministers, governors, and others are honored. Yes, Wike Appoints 14,000 advisors, 359 liaison officers. Yes, on the crude oil theft, Clark calls for judicial inquiry, says military complicit. Yes, crude oil theft, Clark calls for judicial inquiry, says the military is complicit. Kidnapping, banditry, reason state security outfits must be armed. Kidnapping, banditry, reason state security outfits must be armed. Someone who receives a federal government approval letter for Lekki Airport. Yes, they expect a high-intensity rain, riverine flooding, 9 met once and north central southern states. Expect high-intensity rain, riverine flooding, 9 met once and north central and southern states. Yes, that is what we have on the papers this morning. Yes, do well to click on the like button so that we can have ourselves in good shape this morning. Yes, I have my committed analysis here this morning. I don't know if Mr. Kunle is ready. Mr. Kunle is ready. Mr. Kunle, good morning.
Good morning, Christian.
Good morning.
How you doing, man? How's the walk, everybody?
I'm fine.
Yeah, good morning, viewers.
We thank God.
Glad to be here, and thank God for the live again, that we are live today.
Okay. Let's look at the honors yesterday. We have some of the recipients here. But after the honors, Buhari has said that I will leave a secured country. Buhari assures Nigerians.
I think, kudos to those the honorees, and kudos to the one that befit the the honors.
The ones
And
that befit.
yeah,
Lawan, Ahmad Lawan.
no. That you should count that one out. I can't say it's one of. This is a person that spent almost 26 years in National Assembly, and they still want to. I mean, I give kudos to some of them, not all of them, because not all of them that want those awards that they've been confirmed on.
What's the essence of the national award?
It's just like to me, I see it has no value any longer. Because
Any longer?
yeah, to me,
It once had value.
it once has value, but now to me, it has no value.
Why?
Because-
Is it because they don't give
Why?
them
Because the majority of them did not, they've not done anything that makes them to deserve, the honor. As a Senate president, we knew what went wrong with the Senate, that this man supposed to go against, but he never did that. And it was being partisan, all right.
We are saying it's political.
Definitely, it's political, definitely.
Okay, let's look at other reports here this morning. Oh, Wike appoints 14,000 advisors, 359 liaison officers. Let's look at that.
Why that? Say under his government or other incoming government?
It's government.
His government. How many months is left for Wike to vacate the seats?
14,000 advisors.
15,000. 14,000. I think our leaders are getting power drums. I think Mr. Wike, in which I so much respect, I've never said this about this man before, but he's getting power drums. 14,000 advisors under his cabinet that is winding down. In 6 months' time, or in 8 months' time now, he's going to hand over to incoming governor. Maybe he's preparing those advisors for the incoming governors that he's going to, he's campaigning for now, because he has his own candidates that he wants on that seat.
Yeah.
So maybe those advisors he will transfer them to the institute that was going to put them.
14,000 advisors advising one man.
Just only one man. I think this leader
14,000
that makes
they
it.
are more than the
The
people that attended this campaign.
that makes me to remember the reign of the Diami of Uganda. You can just wake up and say, okay, you, a shoe cobbler, I appoint you as a minister for infrastructure. A barber, I appoint you. So I think Mr. Wike is making tests. No volume. Yeah, I think Mr. Wike, due respect to you are making jest of governance in Nigeria for you to have appointed 14,000 advisors. Are they going to advise the whole Nigeria, or just advise your cabinet, or advise you, Mr. Governor? It's within, but at the same time, you now see that is one way or the other to empower his political, stooge that are just behind him, that they need, that he has omitted before. So he wants the whole Lagis to go around. To benefit from the whole Lagis before he leaves. That's just what they
want to spread the money.
Spread the post, spread the money, And to me, it's out of way, man, and it's uncalled for.
Clark, Clark.
Edwin Clark, or which one?
Edwin Clark.
Yeah.
He has called for a judicial inquiry into that oil theft. Say the military is complicit.
The military
is complicit.
I think Baba Clark has a lot of job to do in that south region. He's been docile. He's been quiet, and in our place, an elder cannot be in the market and the head of the newborn baby go astray. He has been silent for a while now. And Esau is, as it is now, is a known and confirmed father of South South. You know, which is the oldest elder statement from South South. I knew this one that they've been siphoning oil, right? But he kept quiet until now that they brought him to Polo to be, you know, he can't tell me it's only the military. Even within his domain, within
Now
his...
that they have destroyed the evidence, how will the investigation be completed?
You see, that's why we have to ask those people that destroy the evidence, because they need not to destroy the evidence. They need to just table it in front of Nigerians. These are the evidence of what we are saying. You know, you need to show Nigerians to convince them the extent of the job you have done. But now you went behind and destroyed the evidence. I mean, this country, people are not thinking right again. People are not thinking right again.
People are not thinking right.
We are not thinking right. Is it not part of us that they gave that job to? Mr. Tompolo, they gave that job to. Was it not his group that were they not the one that destroyed the evidence? It's a national job they gave you, and it's supposed to come out on the national TV to show the Nigerians that, okay, these are the evidence of what we actually, but I can still say that they showed some 9 pipes. I think the NNPC discovered that they've been siphoning oil through those pipes. They showed that one, accepted. But why can't they show their own?
So they carry out investigation to know who are involved in it.
All the investigation we've been carrying out in this country, what's always ended? Tell me what ends up in. There's nothing will come out of it. Inconclusive. You just see that the investigation
How
is
do we get justice? Since we know that the government itself is working against justice, how do we get justice?
You see, the word justice is not even supposed to be existing in Nigeria. The word justice is not supposed to, because everybody in the whole country now, as we are, these citizens of this country, they've been deprived of their justice. They've been deprived of good governance. So let's start from there. How do we get justice for maladministration? We've been operating in this country. How do we get justice of embezzlement of our funds by some cabal? How do we get justice? How will the masses get justice for the looters that's been looting our Commonwealth?
Accountability is key here. And there's no way to verify. INEC deletes 2.7 billion double registration.
Yeah? Really? If it is that, everybody knows you can't register 2 times under INEC portals. They will code you out.
How are we assured that nothing fishy happen on that?
It's because we always every average Nigerian, we look ourselves as a suspect to each other. We don't even trust. No trust. That's what I'm telling you. In a country that we can't have trust, there can't be justice. You can't have trust in your leader, and the leaders said they can't have trust in the masses that they can do and undo. So it's a game of who blink first or who know each other more, right? So you see, the country itself is not well organized. It's not well structured for people to trust each other. It's not well structured for people to believe in their leaders. It's not well structured for leaders to believe in their followers, because it's part of us. All these leaders, came out from, So what we're now saying is, if we can just start the country from the scratch again, let's
go back to 19.
Yes, we go back to the constitution.
Is it possible?
It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. Christian, it's possible. It will only take a big journey. Revolution can still help.
I think only revolution.
Only revolution, but the language. I mean, the words called revolution in Nigeria is more or less like you want to cause war, you want to cause division, you want to cause
In Nigeria, that's the language.
That's the language. That's what I'm saying. But in a universal language, revolution brings the betterment. The end result of revolution always brings the betterment of such country. Look at, and I'm telling you, Tunisia has that. They revolt for a new constitution, a right of a new constitution, and they succeeded in doing that. But our own, due to the callousness of our leaders. Once you mention revolution, they will just look at it that these guys are coming after us. They are coming after us. And if your hands are clean, you should not be afraid of revolution. But how many of their hands are clean? How many of them that they have a clean hand? How many of them that can come to the table with a clean hands? That's the problem we are having. And that's what I'm telling you. Forget about youth as it is now. The youth are lost totally. The hungers doesn't even let the youth think well again. We are not upright.
Like me and you, we don't think well again.
We are not thinking upright. I mean, our thinking is not upright. I'm telling you, Hoha. Because if they ask you now, what's the solution for this country? You will tell you it's a presidency, I mean, it's election. We are waiting for election. Me, I'm articulate. Me, I'm obedient. Me, I'm Miloko. You know, that's not what we need now.
Okay.
That is not what we need now.
For those that are in the UK, there's a BBC report how Nigerian doctors and other foreigners are exploited in the UK.
Nigerian
doctors are exploited. They work like
and pay like they work hard and they
like
Chinese, and there's the remuneration.
But I hope you're not working like
that. Yeah. But are they getting the pay? Are they being paid? Is there payroll?
Is it commensurate?
Is it commensurate with the hours of workforce they have there? No, that's one thing you will know. But still, to them, that situation they have in the UK is still far better, 100% better than for them to be in this country. That you work 6 months, they may owe you salary, they may owe you allowance, they may owe you working allowance. So anybody that found himself in UK as a doctor should even start thanking his God, because the jackpot syndrome now, if you have escaped and you are one of the candidates of jackpot, just thank your God, don't complain. Because this country, you work, they owe you pensions, they will owe you, they can even kill your destiny along the workforce there. So what are we saying? To me, the country needs a rebate. Generally, all the sectors mentioned, from down up to the down, the country needs a rebate.
Okay. Lastly, somebody said that we should be buying our foodstuffs now because in the months to come there will be scarcity of foodstuffs. The rains are causing
the flood. Yeah, the flood. Yeah. The person is on point.
High intensity rain and riverine flooding. North Central Southern states. North Central states are states that produce.
Yeah, they are the food basket of Nigeria. And the erosion, the flood has wiped away all the agricultural, products that they're supposed to be producing for us. Benue, Kogi, all those. Then you're talking of Plateau states. Those are just the typical food baskets of Nigeria in the North Central. So I don't know how we're going to survive it. We'll still be expecting. That means we'll be expecting an inflation rate in the food stuff. Because who are the people going to farm? Nobody is going to farm any longer. You can see Southeast, Southwest, now just mouth we make. The real people that are feeding us. And that is where the, erosion and the flooding has ravaged their town. I so much pity the Kogi state, because when I watched what was going there during that flooding, and is the inactiveness, is the weakness of the governance, and is the bad, it's like, what's it called? It's like not being proactive of the government in power, because these issues, this problem always happen every year or every 2 years. Cameroon will inform you guys, we are going to open our dam, flush our dam out. You guys should prepare. But our leaders, are they proactive? No leader is much proactive. No leader is even taking proactiveness in this country, except they can be proactive in looting. They can be proactive in sharing appointments. They can be proactive in, I'm sick of the country. Make the country say, no, make me more sick, man. I don't know.
Okay, let me allow you to start.
I get Qatar, I get everything now. Okay. For the headache of the country, man.
Right? Yes, Foodie Gas is saying that our handover in Nigeria, that Buhari is leaving the country free of insecurity. Yesterday, your boys, they collected some of my belongings and they had to cost this. So security somehow is not guaranteed. You can see my face now. Security is not guaranteed in Nigeria.
They slap you. What happened to your face? What happened to your face? Blue.
In the night they collect some of
They
things.
collect your this. Hey. You can see they're even attacking media.
Nigeria,
Sorry, oh.
I will hand over a Nigeria free of insecurity. That's Buhari.
Hey, please. President is talking here. Please allow me to. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Don't go for
President speaking. Good morning, viewer. God bless you. Good morning. You can see hand over co-security to next president, where hoodlums, bandits, Boko Haram attacking our journalists. Oh my brother, I'm very sorry.
Boko Haram that attack you.
You see,
bandits.
they attack you.
No bandits.
Are you not journalists? Look at the way they collect all your things and blow your face.
Okay.
Look, Buhari, with the way we are going now, did you know how many people died yesterday? 500 people died yesterday on fraud in Kogi and other some places. Because why? Buhari did not do his own work very well. If he had done dredging on that River Niger, I believe this such a thing will not happen. Likewise, the way security are robbing people, killing people. So, which legacy is he going to leave?
No, yeah, it's remaining 3 or 4 months, maybe before then.
He can't do nothing. If Buhari did not work for 7 years, is it 4 months he will do something? That is pure lie. Pure lie. He have nothing to say. I don't understand me. It's barbaric, disgrace, anger, when people are dying under his watch, APC watch. And Tinubu is coming out to tell us that he wants to work on top of Buhari legacy. Which legacy? A legacy of backbiting, a legacy of dividing Nigeria, a legacy of stealing, a legacy of Boko Haram, a legacy of bandit, a legacy of poverty, a legacy of education, a legacy of Nigerians are dying every day for hunger. What is he going to leave? Rubbish. The man supposed to just resign now, today, and allow this to work. Not even waiting for election 2023. Now, for the 4 months remaining, did you know how many people that will die? Because the water has swept away a lot of farms.
We are looking at food crisis.
Yes.
Because those states are states whereby they produce most of
the food we eat.
Yeah, in Kogi State, over 5,000 farms have been washed away by rice farms. Have been washed away. So if you want to buy rice now on time. That is if you have the money, buy rice on time.
Do you know very soon now rice become 100,000 naira? Why?
No.
Yes.
Nobody can afford.
Where rice is, there was the time they sold at 40,000. Rice is 35 now. Now, whereby fraud have swept away almost how many acres of land, farm. Automatically, rice will come back to 600 very soon. Because we already seen it that next year there's not going to be food. I pray a better president come next year and import food. Though. Don't say I will plant, I will produce food. It's a lie. Before the food germinates, people have gone. They should import food, import rice, allow beans to enter. Let's eat first so that we can be able to talk. That is it. If you don't eat, you can't talk. If you don't eat, you can't vote. I get me. So, Buhari, they have nothing to say again now. This is last minute. Last minute just telling us lies. Nigeria want to hear lies. And the way politicians are coming out to tell us they are going to do road. A whole Fashola cannot be finished for 8 years. Just by the expressway today, we are still queuing up. Something is wrong somewhere, my brother. So, Buhari telling us that he's going to look a good legacy, to look a security free. Number one, lie. The Tinubu to again, who is coming out to say, I want to build on Buhari legacy, that is zero. I get to be. Then other presidential candidates, I don't think they have anything to offer. Nigeria should take their destiny on their hand. That's the only way. This country will be better. Otherwise,
What are you trying to
waiting
say?
for the president.
Atiku. Are you trying to campaign for Atiku?
What? No, I'm not. I said Nigeria should take the destiny of their hand.
You say Buhari legacy lie. Tinubu zero.
See,
Other candidates.
let me tell you, in just these 8 years, to be frank, nothing will benefit. I will tell you like, it is 8 years. I get it. And the only refer to, you remember, the only refer to PDP spent 16 years. That 16-year PDP spent, in fact, we enjoy. I get it. But today, 8 years, what happened? We are being marginalized, we are being divided, we are being hatred, we no food, nothing we can boast of it. What are you talking about? So, whether PDP, whether Labour, whether PCO, they have anything to offer. You know why? Because the system is so bad. Look at the way they attack you now. The way they attack you, that's why they're attacking so many Nigerians everywhere. So, Nigeria need to do something. Nigeria youth need to wake up. Not to just to organize 5 million march, 100 million march, 200 million march, but the day of election, can that 5 million march reflect in the ballot paper? That's the question.
Okay, let's look at the national honors on 440 Nigerians. Yes, we have Lawan, we have Mila.
The same people is giving honor.
We have Wike.
The same was Wike there.
Honor for infrastructure.
Was Wike there. Why can't you honor those Nigerians who are suffering? All these people who are
honor is not for
why,
you.
God have given honor that not. I don't need body honor. All these are just fabulous nonsense. This Nigerians, there's some Nigerians that deserve honor. We don't need honor by this time. What we need now, how can we secure the country? How can we eat? That's the question. Are you getting me? How can we eat? How can our students go back to school? How can our students go back to school? Why are you giving honor? What is honor? I don't get to deal with this. I don't have time for this. Nigeria are passing through trauma. The man is going there, begging them, giving them honor for what? Giving Bajabiala honor, giving Lawa honor. How many things that? Why are you giving them honor? For failure. That honor gave for failure. The only people I saw there, they gave honor is Goziwala, all these people, few people, not all these IG, general, who fail us. So, deep Nigeria who are suffering honor, not all these people who have embezzled money.
Okay, and the oil theft, Edwin Clark has said that there should be a judicial inquiry, investigation in that oil theft, that ship that they burnt, the investigation.
Yes, are they going to say anything? They are not going to say anything. Nothing they will see there. Nothing. It's just a wasting of time. They want to waste our money again. Nothing they can get. He has gone. They should forget it. I'm telling you the truth. Nothing. Okay. Nothing come out for it.
Okay, update us. What's happening? What's yam?
My brother, no yam.
Someone said, give us the difference between Onisha yam and Ibadan yam.
Ibadan have yam. Ibadan don't have yam. Forget Kule don't have yam. Which yam? Which yam? Your yam is so bitter. Your yam is so bitter. The best yam for now. Hold on, wait. The best yam now is Onitsha yam. And Abuja yam are the best yam. Benue yam. So there's Onitsha yam.
Good morning, Mr. David. Yes, sir.
Good morning to you, Mr. Chukwu. Very wonderful morning to you.
Well, guy, you were not here to save me when your young boys want to beat me.
When was that?
Yesterday.
Along which of the routes?
Wemkoro.
In the morning?
No, in the night, yesterday night.
Like, they wanted to beg for money.
No, there are some places that are not safe.
Safe at night.
There are some flashpoints. At night, we are supposed to have street lights in that area, but some of them are not working. So some of these guys, they lodge in that area and all suspecting close by 8 yesterday night.
Of the valuables.
Yeah. Thank God that I'm an able man, I'm a strong man.
No, you're the street man. No,
I'm a street guy, so they cannot do me anything.
Because you said, probably, those guys might have watched your interview, you condemning Buhari. So they're like, let us deal with it. You too, minimize the way you criticize Buhari on this platform. Because one day, nobody will be there. Minimize the way you could, and then now, minimize the way you criticize Àwa ló kàn. Èmi ló kàn. Election is fast.
Do I criticize Buhari?
It's not. Èmi ló kàn boys are everywhere. They are watching you. Let them not come and kidnap you one day. So we might when you criticize. So you criticize him.
Okay,
Sorry for that.
let's look at the national honors. What's your take from the awardees, those that were recipients?
I think on this aspect, it has always been our traditional culture to always award those that have laid a good legacy and then have a good achievement in public service. But one thing is now, this national honor has become a thing of mockery.
Politics.
Yeah, mockery and then politics. It has been politicized these days because imagine a person like the Minister of Education getting national honor. Adamu for 7 months. ASU is on strike up to now. ASU strike has not been called up, and the federal government still deeming fit to give him national honor. It shows that even the federal government and those that even compile the list of those that will receive the honor. They are all shenanigans. Yes, they're not serious because now a particular sector is on strike for 7 months. Of what use? Now, are you clarifying that? Okay, now, thank you, Adamu, for making ASU embark on a prolonged strike. Now, Minister of Works too, Fashola, we have bad roads everywhere. Fashola too got an award. The only person I see that there are just some few persons who I think deserve that award. If you come out, that Muslim clergyman that hides those 252 Christians, that have to make sure that their life was secure when the terrorist bandits were on rampage, and the lives of Tony Elumelu and our Obas. Aside from that, the likes of Fashola and Adamu, Minister of Labour and Co. do not deserve an award. They don't, because what are you giving to Labour? Telling that thank you for making Nigerians work as poor. That is yes. Or are you giving IG award? As IG safeguard Nigeria, giving Minister of Defence award every day. Bandits is on a rampage. So imagine you giving them award. It doesn't make sense.
Okay. Okay. I'll hand over in Nigeria free of insecurity, Buhari.
You will hand over in Nigeria free
of insecurity.
Since 2015, I will hand over. I will do that. Bandits will end in 7 days. It's now become a slogan. I will do this. I will do this. I will do this. I will do this. Still no implementation. Election is now, he has less than how many months for him to leave office. Now, Nigeria is not even secured. Now, he's still telling Nigerians he will hand over. 7 years along the line, when will he hand over a country that is free of terrorism to us? When? So, I think the president should not give us promises anymore. We are tired of all the promises. I know that the president indirectly is telling us that before I leave office, Nigeria would not be free. Yes. Indirectly, yes.
But that's how you read the message.
That's why, yes, now. Because someone that has been promising you, I'll do that. And still, nothing has been done. So, indirectly, he is telling us that now, prepare for yourself, safeguard yourself, because Nigeria will not be free. Because if Nigeria is free, you will not be attacked.
No. It's normal, guys.
No, it's not normal thing. If Nigeria is free from banditry and from street hoodlums, Nigerians will not be scared. That is it. So, opportunities, 7 years along the line, he's telling us the president ought to have covered his face in shame. Just like Aisha Buhari was apologizing, that said her husband had some disease and trauma that has made him underperform. That's no excuse. It's a public office. You are being voted to work. So work for Nigerians. As I start telling them, you do that. 7 years along the line, Nigeria is not safe. And now, by May, you hand over power. So now, don't forget, we are in what? An electionary period. Anything about governance has stopped. Anything about governance in Nigeria now, don't expect anything again. Anything about governance has stopped. They are all planning, strategizing on how to win election. Yes, anything about governance, commission of road, do road, give us power, give us work. It has stopped. Everything on their mind is on how to return to that public office to steal more. But providing difference of democracy to the masses, my brother, don't expect it from anybody now.
Okay.
And for the oil theft.
Let's look at this. Oil theft. The clerk call for judicial inquiry since the military is complicit.
There's what we call there's a terminology we use in law. We call that democoswa. In law, it means now you cannot be a judge in your own case. You cannot be a judge in your own case. Now, judicial panel that will be set up. They are part of the oil theft. Those people to steal oil. Yeah, they are.
This is a cabal.
Yeah, yes. These guys are everywhere. Are you telling me? They are everywhere. Now, are you not saying that a chief judge who is also part of the system would want to put abortion blames to themselves? It's not possible. Or certain themselves. It's not possible. It's like now bringing a thief to, an armed robber stole, and now that same armed robber is not a judge in that same case. Are you hoping that now that judge will not sentence himself? Will not sentence his or herself? You cannot give judgment against yourself. It's impossible. So setting up judicial panel to me is useless. Tom Polo has made it clear to Nigerians that those perpetrating this evil, those perpetrating this act, are those in government.
Why can't we mention names? Why can't they mention names?
Why can't they mention names?
The names of people that are involved in this.
These are top shots in Nigeria. No, okay, now ever since Buhari has promised us he would mention names of people sponsoring terrorism. Since February last year, has he mentioned them? Because if you mention them, my brother, it will go a very long way. It can even be traced back to them. So these men knows that they are the causes of this oil theft. Are you telling me that now? Say now me and you, they go creek. Where is creek? I don't even know where creek is. Now why did Navy have to set that oil ship ablaze? Why did Navy? Now who gave Navy that order and that infantry? That call would have come from above, because if not so, now names. Tom Polo said when they were accosted that oil ship, immediately naval officers came and set it ablaze, and they even arrested his own boys, arrested Tom Polo boys, because Tom Polo wanted to blow the whistle out. That was why I said there are big shots in government stealing this oil thief. Are you telling me that NNPCMD is not aware of this oil theft in person like Harry? See, my brother, see, in this country, everybody will always blame everything to the masses. But see, don't forget some high persons in government. They are also perpetrating this evil. My brother, this oil will they miss. Oil will they miss. Who they steal? Nobody they steal. It's government that's stealing the oil. Do you and I have access to this oil? We don't have access to creek. We don't. Now, the federal government has given Tom Polo license to safeguard that creek. Now, these people will still connect with Tom Polo to still siphon this oil. You know what that means to us? How many barrels of oil is being stolen a day? And that is directly, it is telling on our economy. It is telling. If you siphon a certain percentage of a crude oil, just all to yourself, and person go say Nigeria go good, which share one good? Which share one good? We don't pray. We don't pray. Our mouths don't pee. We don't fast. So what are you saying?
Okay, Wike appoints 14,000 advisors, 359 liaison officers. Let's get a response to that.
I don't know. It seems that Wike is at this point. Wike is frustrated because he did not. Sorry, excuse me. Because he did not get power. Why would you appoint 14,000 advisors less than how many months you want when you hand over power? Just want to start giving out the state funds just to some persons, just to people loyal to you. Yes, you want to pay them back.
So that's the implication.
That's the yes, state funds. 14,000 advisor. What are they advising you for? What now? Less than how many months? They leave office. Brother, see, God to help us. We have leaders. We have leaders. Now, each of those 14,000 advisors, how much do you think is their take home every month? Any amount that is a take home, times it with 14,000, times it with 13,000, and some benefits
Let's say each
attached.
collect 1,000 every month. It's 40 million.
40 million, and there will be some benefits attached to the office again.
10,000 every month is 140 million.
Just because giving it to your loyalists.
10,000 is 1.something billion.
Billion every month. State funds giving it to some persons just because they are loyal to you doesn't make sense. Because you want to because of these people and are not in support of our people.
Is that
That's it. That is it.
they are bringing it to that side?
That is it. West State Republics. Now, if you channel that money into states, you know it will go a very long way. There are some schools, I'm sure, in River State that still need to be renovated. There are some still schools that need renovation. There are some hospitals that need government presence, government attention. Why don't you channel that amount of money into the public facilities?
I think he tried in infrastructure.
I am not saying so.
People got an invitation to
So
honor.
government it did not try. It's government money. It's not personal money. That is the function of a public servant. That's why it's called public office. Go there and deliver. If it is money, it's not his money. If it is money, if it's personal money, he tried. But this is the money belongs to everybody. So nobody tried because it's not his money. That is the function of every government to do.
Okay.
To deliver dividends of democracy to our citizens. You not try. Don't be money.
That is okay.
Everyone in government is covered. That's why I tell people that I started saying a million. That presidency is not his family right. It's a public office. That office belongs to everybody. You can contest, I can contest. It's not a million. If he says now he wants to become the family head in his family, now he can now attribute it as that say in my family I want to become family head. A million. That one is accepted, but not when it comes to public office saying it is your right, it is your turn. That is mockery. That's stupidity. Anybody can go there.
Okay, let's talk about INEC deleting
2.7 million. Now, the INEC chairman said it has to do with multiple registration, double registration, multiple. So, losing best known to the electoral body. So, I think these people these persons would now be these franchise. To me, it doesn't make sense. And I should have at least.
Mine is the accountability part. How do you know that these people that you are deleting, how do you have access to confirm? You understand? To look at it and see whether you're telling the truth or not. So there's no access to know.
The data, right?
Yeah, the data. We don't have access to also confirm on our own.
No.
You understand? They might bring out their spokesperson and they just give you any statements.
one
And
lies.
they'll just say, our spokesperson has spoken, and nothing happens.
Even
That's the
if,
problem.
but see, I think at this point, INEC too INEC too did a very big mistake in terms of now you can only vote once. Even if you have BBC, right? You are what eligible to vote one. There should be a server whereby this person, even if you have two BBCs, you are only eligible to vote once.
If we have double registration, at least at the point of registering it, there should be something that will
that will
verify.
checkmate and then verify that this person have voted before. So I think deleting them now, you've now differentialized them.
Creating tension and
Creating
people,
tension
suspicion among the.
Now, a particular party will think you are taking sides. So that I think on this aspect, I think on this aspect, and I got it wrong.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. David. I'm Oluwa, one of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Christian, how are you doing?
National honors yesterday, 400.
Everywhere is honor. Illegality. Because they know that we will not honor it because they are trying to burn the heart of majority of their crooks. That is majority of their crook emperor. They are trying to buy them before they leave. They want them to believe in them because they are all criminals. You are giving national honor to the whole world when Nigeria is not honor, when the citizen is not honor. The real citizen is you and I, the masses. All those are a bunch of criminals. See many of them. Buhari is a criminal man now. See the last game that he's playing now. He's trying to say, hey, you come. This. When I forget what you have to take national honor. ONN. All those are they are witchcraft organization. And that one can never even stop us from not going where we are going. Can't stop us. It would buy all of them. We are not part of them. They can't buy me and you come here, you are not part of them. We are not part of them. We can never be part of them. Because now is our own time to go. So you want to buy more people. The more you buy more people, the more you buy more of your downfall. Because they are falling away.
Okay, let's go down. I will hand over in Nigeria free of insecurity. That is Buhari.
That one is a negative statement. I will hand over Nigeria in a peaceful insecurity. How long? That's what Jonathan said the other time when Jonathan wanted to leave office. He said we make insecurity free. We don't wear army uniform. Maybe this one now we don't wear army uniform. How many months remaining for a leave? He said we leave Nigeria in a free security. When majority of the different part of the state in Nigeria, they are trying to equip their own. They are trying to form their own security because the government security is not well to be found. You understand? So what is he saying? He's saying negative language which is not pure. How many times I've been hearing Buhari giving order to stop insecurity? Insecurity increases every day. So that language, we can never buy that language. We already know that their time has come to an end. All those negative excuses can't do us any good anymore.
Okay, let's look at Wike Appoints 14,000 advisors, 359 liaison officers.
For your state?
14,000 are advising.
On what to do.
Yes.
Because now Wike is a problem to the heart of PDP. So there is division in Port Harcourt. So he's trying to make ends meet to his own glory.
I don't understand.
He's trying to make ends meet to see the
he's trying to secure his state.
Yes, he want to secure the apparatus. Yeah. You want to
secure what is happening.
Yeah. Can you imagine 14,000? 14,000 is not 400. You understand? It's not 4,000, 14. 14,000. That is multitude of people. Advisor. You can see all of them are going down the trees like they are sinking. They're looking for multitude to draw them out because the day has been done. They mess up the panel, they mess up the situation. See what Wike is crying for now because he has spent a lot of River State money in PDP and overnight, as he could collect it from the now he's trying to appoint 14,000 advisors to advise him what to do when the time is up. The time has gone. They're supposed to use those money for the benefit of the river people. Now, at the end of the day, now appointing 14,000 loyalists to him. It can't work.
Okay, let's look at other reports now. Now, expect high intensity rain and riverine flood in Nimet once and not central south.
I can't really see that one is a language that I would believe. So everybody have to take
Even in Edo
caution.
State.
Yes, everybody. I watch TV. I see what is happening many states. You understand? Everywhere now because of this flood of the matter. So everybody have to take correction and take caution because you know where you stay. Don't stay the near environment that is when there is rain, it will be flooded because it's like that flooded is another things of the past. I want to havoc, so you have to be aware and take correction and open your eyes. So don't wait for government.
Okay, what's the language?
The language is for my people to be conscious of themselves and come outside 2023 to make the reality come to pass. Our reality, you know our reality. Our reality is to chase those old language lions out of the Department of Power. If you like to share honor to the whole world, honor is not for us. We will know our dignity. You can't fool to your system. Your system is already expiring.
Thank you very much.
God bless you.
One of the Federal Republic
You
of
are
Nigeria.
welcome. A brave language.
Yes, I have Mazi Raphael. Good morning, Mazi.
Yes, good morning, everybody. Mami Nkechi, good morning. Mami America, good morning. Chiomachi, good morning. Good morning, Olasukpo Akim, Abi Kazim, good morning. Hajia lives in California. Hajia, we love you. Good morning. Then Teresa Ago, good morning. We are greeting you, Ugochukwene. We are greeting you, John Onoche. CJ Okwadi Prof. We are greeting you, Raf Okechukwu Eze. Raphael, we are greeting you, Collins in Sweden. We are greeting all of you. I'm saying,
okay.
Mami Kimono, Vera Kimono, I'm greeting all of you. Ola, I'm greeting you. Kayode Egbo, I'm greeting you. Ola. Olubenga, I'm greeting all of you. Then Epuka Tundoka for Fumigas, you always be the first person to come in this program. I wonder, you are waiting every day. You know they even sleep. You go say, let's flip even start so that you will start. You are the first person every day. Stay tuned. We are going to stew you.
Wike appoints 14,000 advisors, 359 liaison officers.
Jesus Christ, where? Wike appoints in River State.
14,000 advisors.
Oh, are those people is still trying to convince us that they are going to make what? Strong structure for PDP comes 2023 because everybody believes that structures now, Labour has changed the what formula in Nigeria. Structures are the lawmakers in the house, in the state. Then federal level, senators in the National House of Assembly and the House of Rep. They are the what? The formation of structures, political structures in Nigeria. Wike is trying to change that formula. It's another methodology to change our thinking, maybe. But I'm telling you, those appointees, those ones that were appointed in River State, they can only fend for themselves. Campaign for PDP, they're on their own. Because we are looking forward to vote somebody that will say no to bad what? Governance, bad leadership, bad or lack of infrastructure. I didn't understand. Embezzlement. Such person will say no to embezzlement. Such person will say no to all the nooks and crannies where Nigerian crude oil are sneaking out, gathered by Nigerian public office holders, with double barrel by Nigerian security agencies, who are guarding those people that are stealing our oil with what? Guns to secure them. Let me tell you, our oil will have no reason to leak from anywhere into the high sea without what? Approval of the police, immigration, customs, navy, quarantine. Yes, immigration.
There should be an investigation.
Yes, man, we are there. I'm from southern Nigeria now. All my friends, they are doing bunkering business. My schoolmate, I'm telling you, he lives in Qatar. I won't mention them. It was as a realization of the money he made in bunkering in South. That's where he realized the money. And he has gone to Qatar. He's not talking. I'm not hearing this talking. So let me tell you, I'm telling you the fact that we are getting it wrong. The people that are stealing this oil, they are from Nigeria.
Okay, let's look at. Yes, you are not. The 14,000 advisors. What are they going to advise?
What are they going to advise? Yes, I'm telling you. Let me hint on that. Only one man need 14,000 advisors. Is he Nebuchadnezzar. During the time of Nebuchadnezzar, has he employed 5,000 advisors, let alone 14,000? Who the hell is he? What is he going to do? What are they going to advise him on? How to siphon money, how to live a life like a tout, how to kill Igbos, his kinsmen, how to deny Ikwere from their Igbo ancestral background. Yes, to deny Ikwere people from their Igbo ancestral background, Umurola, Igbocha in River State, to convince them that they are not Igbos. These 14,000 people, are they advising him on what? Well, infrastructural-wise building in Nigeria, among the governors, Wike won an award, we know. He did work in River State. But what happened is that Wike should go and rest. We are tired of all these vagabonds, political vagabonds, causing what?
Political vagabonds.
Yes, causing political hocus pocus and higgledy-piggledy across Nigeria. Yes, they are all political vagabonds, causing what? Political melee, political uproar, uprising across Nigeria. And listen to me. Enough is enough for all this what? Nonsense. They are political imps. They come poop all over the places, all over the public office holders. Why is he employing 14,000 advisors? How much is he going to pay them? See, Wike is dancing a dance of shame. Wike is dancing what? Egu Amuibi. Wike is dancing Egu Amuibi. Such dance is meant for a man whose scrotal sac, hydrocele, is in, who is suffering from hydrocele, EB. Wike was the guy that shot himself on the foot by what? Playing Obi out of PDP, political platform. He hijacked that party, employed Tombual, romancing with Atiku, so that they will give him. Actually, he won, but also oligarchy or oligarchs. They what? They played him out. They schemed him out. At the dying minute, 11 hours, Wike was nowhere to be found on the PDP political platform. And now, he is licking his wound. He is licking his wound because it is pepperish all over his body. You can see, he can never stay quiet for a moment. All the time. Pain all over himself. All over his body. Because he is the one that orchestrated it. He started it in the first place. Wike should go and sit down. He's going to pay those workers, those subordinates, those assistants with his what? His personal money. River State money shouldn't be what? For spending free. Listen to me. What? Spending thrift. Thank you. Thank you. See, let me tell you, it's just extravaganza. Yes. Extravagant in spending. It's not good. That money belongs to the state to pay 14,000 assistants. How many are the workers in the state? Man, the guy is going to waste a lot of money. A lot of fund that belongs to taxpayers, in River State. Okay. I'm telling you that he's going to be brought to book. They should checkmate his what? Spending. Because his time is up. His time has come. So they should checkmate him. After his tenure, the whole scoffer of River State Treasury account will be what? Empty. River State Treasury account will be empty. After paying all these 14,000 workers. Wow, Wike should tell it to the bird. It should tell it to the moon. I think he's just making a noise. He's making noise all over the places because he's a wounded lion. He schemed and schemed and schemed to be out. He schemed and schemed and schemed. I can't say buy and no. Yes, he was doing all this concoction, all this while. Political concussions that has turned back against him. Now I can say about where no. The hand that he used to prepare all these political concussions against Obi has now turned against him because Omarama unknowingly he put his hands
for his mouth.
In his mouth.
Let's look at the national honors. What do you think?
It's coming back to him.
We have the national honors. We have the likes of Lawan. We have the likes of Ngige, Adamu. We have the likes.
National honors for those who are not befitted for that honor. Honor goes to those who are befitted for honor. You cannot sew caps for heads that cannot, fit into it. National honors you are giving to Ndi Aluluana. People that are not befitted for that honor. Ndi Aluluani. National honor for people that are not Ndinze. They don't want it. They are not supposed to be given any national honor. You give national honor to heroes. You give national honor to people that have achieved some heroic proportions. I'm telling you the truth. Mandela is one of them. In Nigeria here, Obi is one of them. In Nigeria then, Yaradua was one of them. The late Yaradua. Those are the people that are befitted with honor. Somebody like Chunuva Achebe, he preached peace through his writing. There was a country, yes, no longer at ease. The things has fallen apart. I don't know what I understand. See, these are people that are befitted for honor. The like of Ngozi Adichie, yes, it should be honored. Somebody like Omo Elechoere, Chowere stood up and they fought government. Yes, when there was a need for that. Yes, somebody like General Hejurika, the man that fought Boko Haram to full stop indiscriminately. He fought Boko Haram. He did it. He did it. The whole world gave him an award. Yes, even Hejurika deserve it. And listen to me. Louisa Ironsi deserve it. Ironsi family deserve it. For Ironsi. Asaba people should be given that honor because Buhari in 1970 went to Asaba. He called them out. He separated the men from women. He touched the whole men. Asaba people should be compensated with what? Money. Monetary, physical, financial compensation for Asaba people. You don't give honor to people that are not due for honor. It is a sin against humanity. Adamu is a one make I curse him. I know one curse him. Adamu is a double standard man. He's not supposed to receive any honor. Okay, Christian, you can see he's giving him honor. Adamu is not the Commissioner of Education, who is not well educated. Thank you, Minister of Education, who is not well educated. He doesn't know what it takes to be what? An educated person. You see, they are giving him honor. Honor that are befitted for Fulani herdsmen. Honor that are being given to Fulani herdsmen. In fact, these people are Fulani herdsmen. They are all abetting it. Oh, Tony Elumelu is not a Fulani herdsman. There are many of them there. Yes. Hoba Tube, yeah, there are some of them that are good. Hoba Tube is very good. Of Access Bank. Hoba Tube, yes, Tony Elumelu, during COVID-19, Tony Elumelu gave Nigerian government $15 million, leaving me. He left me. Yeah, I bank in UBA. I'm banking with UBA. I'm banking. Are you hearing me? Are you not hearing me? I'm back with UBA, Chris. I'm banking with UBA. Okay, I'm banking with UBA. Are you listening to me? I'm banking with UBA. Elumelu did not see anything good on giving me money. He gave federal government of Nigeria. Two-Face Libya did not go to Idomas in Rivers in Benue State and gave them money. Two-Face Libya carried 10 million naira. Gave federal government. How about Tigbe? Has he given customers in Access Bank customers? I listen to me. Money. He did not. How about Tigbe did not give us money? So let me tell you, bankers in Nigeria are thieves. They are sucking us every now and then. If you transfer money, bank, we collect money. If you receive from POS, bank, we collect money. If you recharge card through your account, bank, we collect money. They are all birds of same feathers. So let me tell you, this award, they don't merit it. We should go and wake many good men like Joe Odumaki. We should give him honor. He's fighting for us. We should go and wake somebody like Gani Fawemi. We should wake him up and give him befitting honor. Obani them Chima. Okonjo Iweala should be called home and let us give him up. Okay, yeah. Let me tell you, Akuyiri, they should exhume the body of Akuyiri and honor her. She should go with honor. So why are you giving Ndi Alulana people with bad belly, people that has committed all manner of abominable acts in the name of politics? You are honoring them. You are trying to institutionalize corruption in Nigeria, and you have done that. I mean this present administration. Okay. Christian, come to me. Wike is going nowhere. He's going to pay those 14 subordinates, 14,000 with his money. Ask me another question.
Nigerian doctors, other foreigners are exploited in the UK.
Yes, because their country rejected them. Yes, exploitation is not a good word. No, it's not a good remark. Their country rejected them. They are tired of bad governance. That's why they absconded into the UK to work in the UK, where you know that Nigerians are not welcome. Because anything about English, British, they hate us. They want us to remain like this. The British is the one that caused our what? Woes over the years. Because they are enemy of humanity. The British are racist. They hate the black with passion. Our doctor is going there for greener passion and they have turned all of them to slaves. Are they paying them accordingly? British doctors are they more competent than Nigerian doctors? Don't you know that we have the best surgical doctor in California, Bel Air, from my village, Aaron Ifekunigwe, Dr. Aaron Ifekunigwe, a classmate to Ransom Kuti. Yes, they were classmates. When Ransom Kuti visited my village in 1987, he asked of Aaron. Yes, with Ameko Meru, the then governor. I was a student there. We have the best material in Igbo land. We have the best medical in material in Yoruba land. The best in the Middle Belt. It goes across Nigeria. But what are they doing in the UK? Because our government has failed. Failure. Okay. Failure here. Failure everywhere. Failure in the north. Failure in the south. Southeast is a failure. Led by Hope Uzodinma. Uzodinma has killed Southeast. No doctor should work in Imo State. Uzodinma. See, no doctor, no Imo doctor, indigenous doctor in Imo State should work in Nigeria, in Imo or wherever, because we are not doing well. I thought he's talking. Yeah, he's talking. So let me tell you, Christian, they have failed everybody. Those doctors should go. If Britain is paying them £500, it's enough. Because if they stay here, federal government will what? Annihilate all of them. Okay, and listen to me. Yes, so, Aisha Buhari apologized last week. Is that apology good? It's not good. When you know that your husband has done well, you honorably tell him, Oga, resign. Listen, are you apologizing to me to forgive Aisha Buhari over the dead bodies in Anambra, Imo, Abia, Ebonyi, Benue, Oyo State? No. Ogun State? No. Niger State? Northeast? No, now. The deal has been done. The only apology needed now is that Buhari should honorably resign so that everybody will applaud him. And when he resigns, let him no, good work he has done. No, let him finish the good and the bad work he has done. No, he should not resign. No, so he will not complain that. No, when Buhari resigns, we will all take him home and keep him on house arrest. We don't want to hear he escapes, so that justice will take its course.
Yes, I have Mazi Chigozie. Good morning, Mazi Chigozie.
Yeah, to Tama Christian and to SM viewers.
Okay, happy teacher. Once again, happy Teachers Day.
And you go and
once again, I'm bringing it back. We arrest Mr. Felix. I've said it. This is the third time. We arrest Mr. Felix for contempt.
Kidnapper, nobody will come after him. I bet you. I challenge you. Nobody will come after you.
Okay.
Let him go ahead and
Wike
kidnap
Appoints
you.
14,000 advisors, 359 liaison officers.
Who?
Wike Appoints 14,000 advisors.
14,000 is good now, you know. So they needed to advise him because it seems
14,000 people speaking to one man.
Yes, it seems he has lost his. Maybe some will be clapping for him, some will be fanning him, some will be singing for him, so that we know whether, to suffer such level of traumatic experience is not easy. So to survive it, so he thought he would emerge as a presidential flag bearer of the People's Democratic Party, having squandered and spent billions of naira that is meant for the Rivers people. You see, and unfortunately, or perhaps fortunately for the people, he did not clinch to the power. So he needed more. 14,000 is too small now. So he should seek for more, I think, to double it.
The number that came to Atiku campaign is less than 14,000.
And that is why I said he should double more, His chances of survival now depends on the number of advisors. Some who may not be sleeping. So when you are not sleeping, so you need 24 hours. At least let it make it 24,000 so that every one hour, 1,000 of them will be there for him.
How much do you think that
to romance him. And being that he has less than 6 months to be in office. So whatever he can enjoy now, because he knows that he's not coming back there. So I will commend him for at least giving those people an opportunity to enjoy part of the dividends of democracy.
Okay, let's look at the national honors. Yes, Buhari confers national honors on 440 Nigerians. What are your exceptions from that awards and honors?
No, that is a very good thing. And were you captured in the?
Imagine now, so.
I mean, were you part of the?
Are we recognized?
Do you went to represent your company or what? Yes, kudos to Buhari for doing that. I think that may be the last opportunity he has to do whatever he needs to do. I don't know if Ms. Funugas was one of those that was conferred such on. Is it honorarium or being a national honor, being a national disgrace? I don't know. You see, when a man who, of course, has fed his own society, his own family, is conferring, of course, such honor to you. Do you call it an honor or a disgrace? What does that make? What impact does that make to the nation? You see, a nation that is hungry, a nation that is hunger, and a nation where child and mother mortality rate is the highest in the world. A nation that has no basic health facilities. A nation that her own children, over 20 million of indigent children, are out of school. You are not thinking towards building humanity, building the capacity. You are there to confer what? Useless, what and good. It's an insult for those who even claim that they honored what? What are you conferring? Where people are hungry, where you have, they should have taxed those people so that they can fund the deficit of the 2023 budget. Maybe that is what is why his funding is confining them so that they can donate money to him. You see, you that have no billion to donate, that's why they didn't mention your name.
Okay.
You see?
Okay, let's look at
so it is just an effort.
After the event, he said, I will hand over in Nigeria free of insecurity. That's coming from Buhari.
Yes, now free of insecurity. You know? Nigeria is the most secured region on earth, on the surface of the earth. And you can see to that. If not, we wouldn't have been here to, of course, to discuss about issues that borders on humanity. Because Nigeria is secured, and the same way our Imo State is secured, and Zamfara and the Northeast, even his own Daura is very secured. But it was just a misnomer, a mistake for him to be attacked. The last time he went to Daura, it was just a mistake. They mistook him for a bandit. So that's why they attacked him. The president. You know, the last time he went to Daura, he was attacked. You see, the locals mistook him to be the bandit, the Boko Haram. So that's why with the convoy, you know, the Boko Haram, they do move in convoys, you know, Kada and all that. So they mistook him to be a bandit, a terrorist. That's why they attack him. Otherwise, the state is very peaceful and the Nigeria is very peaceful. So he's going to hand over a peaceful nation to another Boko Haram who is already on the making. And you know who the person is. So, and
I don't know any Boko Haram.
Okay, don't know any.
I don't know any Boko Haram.
Okay,
yet.
So why are you discussing? No, you may not know them in person, per se, but most of them are watching here. But you may not know their name. And let me grant you the benefit of that you don't know them. But behind the scene, many things happen. You never can tell.
Okay, a judicial inquiry has been called on by Edwin Clark, on the vessel that was discovered that the military is complicit in that issue.
No, I don't think there is any need for judicial inquest. Yes, at all at this time, because it is needless. Why? Because everything is working according to plan. There is serenity, there is peace in the country. So they should allow the president who presides measures as the Minister of Petroleum to continue to do the good work of bunkering and
The good work.
illegal. Of course, that is a good work. Do you call it a bad work? As far as the president is involved, it's a good work. And of course, he's in charge of whatever is happening. That's why nobody can harass even those theft, oil theft, because he's in charge. He's super intense as the grand commander, even of the armed robbers. Whatever that bears arm is their grand commander. Whether they are armed robbers or day robbers or oil robbers or oil theft robbers or bunkers, provided they bear arm, because without ammunition, they won't carry such operation successful. So, good luck you go. Edwin Clark should go and sleep, because it is their turn. And the Eminoko said Nigerians are too. It is easy to forget. You see, it's a man who has delivered his promise to Nigeria that is going to water everywhere and fuel everywhere. So you should allow him to complete his work. I wouldn't like any discussion, even if it is coming from Funegas. No matter his brother or uncle, I wouldn't allow anybody to, of course, disturb this gentleman who has served, of course, his own people very well. Because I've not seen even what Jonathan cannot do to his people. This man did to his own people, the Fulani ethnic nationalities. This man repositioned them, including Funigas. You can see as a billionaire she is. And it is a product of Buhari. That wouldn't have been possible. You see, the good Lord did that to the Niger Deltas, which I'm part of it. No, he's a billionaire because, of course, I'm an intelligent Biafran, what do you call it? Intelligent Biafran Nigerian DSS, or whatever you call them. So we understood the antecedents, and being that they have connected to the powers that be, so they are by default billionaires. So what Jonathan cannot do for the Southerners, he did for his own people. So why should you blame him? Jonathan never built roads, even in his own Bayelsa. You see? Jonathan never built helipad for his own people. He never constructed, built a refinery. And this man did and extended to his own neighboring country, neighbors, Niger Republic. You can see how benevolent, how extravagant this man is. You see, in fact, I love Buhari. I wish I had the opportunity to meet him and congratulate him for doing, of course, he empowered his own people, the Fulani Caliphate, that they can carry AK-47 and kill anybody at will and nothing happens to them. Nobody can arrest them. Jonathan did that to his own people. You can see how, frustrating it is. So we have nothing to celebrate about Jonathan. It's the problem why millions of Nigerians have been killed. Because if it's not for his selfishness, he would have relinquished power to the North by then. But he has brought more pain to us. What he cannot do. Look at the North, they are building. The North are sharing. Even Mieti Allah was given about 150 billion. Naira, maybe to go and do their cow and that. All that. Did any man do it for you in the South? So why should you be blaming Buhari, who has served meritoriously, who has served his own nation? You see, very well, and he should be celebrated today by his own people. And what a shame to Nigerians. May Almighty finish you all.
Well, what a way to conclude. It's actually wrong. We don't serve Amadioha in Nigeria. So it's either you are a traditional ruler or you are a Christian or a Muslim. So
I don't know Amadioha.
But that is what.
Do you know Amadioha?
You know, he was talking that he's talking on behalf of IPOB.
Mr. Chigozie, are you talking on behalf of IPOB? You say you are talking on behalf of IPOB. So he's not talking.
He's just silent about that.
He's not talking on behalf of.
Let's go to
Let's look at the awards. What's your take on the award?
Award.
Just
the only person I see that they gave award that I was pleased with wholeheartedly, is Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. The lady deserved. Which one? The Senate president. That, I just told you the only person I saw that
I'm trying to
deserve
open
that
your eyes to other
deserve
people.
that deserve is Ngozi Okojuwala. That is one. So mention another person. Let me see.
You have the Oni of Ife. You have Ondo State Governor.
You don't give award by partisan.
You have Ugige.
That man that cannot solve ordinary ASU strike. Yeah, that cannot manage conflict. Why are they giving him this thing? Instead of giving, they're supposed to have given it to ASU chairman. It's a slap on both him and Adam.
Okay. Wike appoints 14,000 advisors, 359 liaison officers.
What Wike have just done is stomach infrastructure. Stomach infrastructure. You just look at that. If I leave these people like this, they may go to Atiku camp. So he just
settle boys.
Just settle them. He's just giving them stomach infrastructure. Take. I'm going to tell you, at the end, Wike is coming back. He's going to work for Atiku. Go and mark my word.
When is the end? At the end, is it next year election?
Before December or early January, you see, he's going to work for Atiku. I want to start by this. If Oyo State governor Atiku do not win in Oyo State, bet me Oyo State will lose. I'm gradually telling you what it is. If Atiku do not win in Oyo State, Seyi Makinde will not win his election. Go and mark my word. Go and mark my word.
Whoever wins the presidential election determines the governorship. Is that what you're saying?
What I am telling you is Oyo State is a PDP state. If they vote against Atiku, go and mark my word, Makinde will lose the election. Makinde will lose the election. This governor of Enugu State.
Why?
If Atiku do not win in Enugu State, he will lose his senatorial seat. He will lose his senatorial ticket. Go and mark my word.
Okay, let's look at other reports this morning. I'll hand over in Nigeria free of insecurity. Let's look at that. That's Buhari.
He knows he's going now, so he will do that to say, please, I want to allow this wala to go. The late Sonny Abacha said, if there are security issues in the country within 24 hours, if the president and the current government cannot tackle, that means they have a hand in it. So
that's a common saying.
So it's not a common saying, it's the reality on ground. An outsider cannot come and terrorize your house without an insider not knowing. The president knows what he's saying. He's going to appeal to those people. He's going to talk to them. Come, let me go. Let me go. Oh yeah, slow down. So the president have those intelligent reports. He knows what he can do to stop all these things. So, Mr. Christian, you have the access to see Mr. President. Just tell him that we know his plans. We know all his jinx. You understand? That the only thing I just want to encourage him is that he should just allow the election to be free and fair.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Yes. Do you have any guests online this morning so that we can get some contributions from our guests this morning? Let's get your contributions this morning. Okay.
Hello. Mr. Christian, good morning.
Mr. James, good morning, Mr. James. I can hear you. Yes, you have the floor. Contribute to the program.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah,
you haven't been putting the link before. I don't know why you haven't been putting the link before. I just want to contribute concerning this man that was saying that the government refused to sign a bill to pass for Moteku
Yeah,
to
technical. We
carry
have a technical.
for Omoteku to carry AK-47. I want to give the man an advice. If Nigeria government refuse to give to sign the bill for them to carry gun, I think the man should bring out people from his state and tell government to train them in the police force. When government train them in the police force, government will equip them. Because I understand that what is happening in Nigeria, all those Muslims do not want Christians to have access to gun, so that when the time comes for them to conquer Christians, it will just take them only a month to kill all Christians in Nigeria. That is what I'm seeing in the Nigeria government, especially the Fulani and the Hausa. They do not want Christians in Nigeria to have access to weapons. 95% of Muslims in Nigeria are the people that are handling all the weapons in Nigeria. And Christian governors and all these evil pastors in Nigeria, they have to talk about this in Nigeria. Christians need to handle weapons, not only Fulani and the outside, the Muslims should have access to weapons in Nigeria. If war comes today in Nigeria now, it will take Hausa people just 2 months to kill both Christians in Lagos and all Christian states. It will just take them only few days to kill them all.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
all the whole weapon in Nigeria is in the hands of the Fulani
Okay.
and Hausa.
Thank you very
Thank
much,
you,
Mr.
Christian.
James, for your contributions this morning. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you very much. Do you have another person online this morning? Let's get your contribution. Do we have any other person online this morning? Okay. The link is there. Click on the link so that you can contribute to the program. Okay, with that, we'll call it a close this morning. Thank you very much, everyone that has been on the program. Click on the like button so that we can have more reach. God bless you, Gideon, Gideon Okiri, first round charge. Big Otis, Mukaila Tanda. God bless you, Funny Gas. God bless you. Yes, we have one person online. Yes, let's get your contributions this morning. Who is online this morning? Who is online this morning?
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Christian and the entire PTV crew. Can you hear me, Mr. Christian?
Odeze Chima, good morning, Mr. Odeze Chima. Good morning.
Yeah.
You have the floor. Yes, you can contribute to the program.
Good. Mr. Christian, I just want to use this platform to pass a message or to ask a question to the entire Emilocon Tinubu supporters, especially the man that came here the other day and he's still on in the chat room, still messing up with his gibberish. Tell him, I want to ask them, if I will support Tinubu, if only Tinubu will go to the United States and come back. Let Tinubu go to the United States of America on a visit or in a medical trip or on a holiday and come back. If he can do this, then I will throw my support to Tinubu and take it back from Peter Obi. Why is Tinubu restricted to enter United States of America? This is a very good question. Have you ever heard Tinubu making a trip to the United States of America? They should ask this question. They should ask themselves this question. Why is Tinubu not entering America? Then, if they get the answer to this question, then they will come back here. Let's talk. That's my contribution this morning to all the Emilocon supporters, those that are being blindfolded, those that are being beclouded by stomach infrastructure
Thank you
that
very much,
doesn't want
Mr.
Nigeria to move
Odesichima.
forward.
God
God
bless
bless
you.
you, Mr.
God bless you,
Christian.
Mr. Odesichima. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, thank you for your contribution, Mr. Odesichima. Do we have any other person online this morning that respond to what we're doing here this morning? The program. Okay, for record purposes, I was not attacked by any form of party, Milocon. Just I was attacked by some urchins lurking the streets at night. So it's not political, nothing to do with anything political. But thank God that I am here, I'm standing, and I'm alive, and God has kept me till we experience and see a country, actualize a country that will be fair to all. With that, I've come to the end of the program this morning. Thank you very much for being part of the program. Yes, till tomorrow as we come for another exciting edition for the program. Bystanders at an instance. I'm Christian Chiku. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. God bless you. God bless you.